Part 1 of utility go out training, I'm going to shape train Lucky into touching his nose to the ring stanchion. I use shape training, and the reason I teach him to go for the stanchion, there's a lot of trainers who have their dog go for a target, but the problem is then you have to fade out the target in order to compete. There's always going to be a ring stanchion in the ring when you compete. The stanchion is the support that holds the gate up. Good boy. So no matter what you call it, it's going to be there in the ring. So there's nothing to fade out. So I do it through shape training. I'm going to hold a handful of treats behind my back. I'm going to look at the stanchion instead of him. Yes. And he approached it. Yes. So he knows shape training. He knew. Yes. Good boy. See how he's already nudging it? Yes. He has to. Yes. Good boy. Yes. So now I'm going to put a word to it. Yes. And I say go. Go. Yes. Go. Yes. I know. Hang on. I got to get it. Go. Yes. Go. Yes. Go. Yes. Okay. Now we're going to back up a bit. Right here. Come here, Lucky. Go. Yes. Good job. Yes. Okay. But you have to back up with me. Come here. Luck, luck. Go. Yes. Good boy. It's right here. Right here. Ready? Go. Yes. Come here. Yes. Good job. I know you're kind of pushy. Ready? Come here. Go. Yes. Good boy. Right now our goal is to just get him to run up to the stanchion. Go. Yes. Good boy. Ready? Go. Yes. Good boy. And if you notice, I'm looking at the stanchion and not him. If I look at my dog during shape training, then they think they're already in the correct position and they're not going to offer you behavior. So my focus needs to be where I want his focus. Now that he knows to run up, I'm going to go ahead and have him sit right here, Lucky. And then I'll send him. Go. Yeah, so he had to work through that. If I helped him, then I would be putting out more effort. Yes, more effort than him. And I can't do that in the ring. He's got to know what he's doing. Come back with me. Ready? Right here. Go. Yes. Good boy. Right here. Come on. Sit. Go. And again, I'm back a little bit far, but he needs to figure it out. Yes. When he knew I wasn't going to help him, then he had to help himself. Yes. Good boy. Let's come back. Ready? So obviously I can't go back too far with him. And this is just his first lesson. Get straighter, please. Do this. Good boy. Go. Yes. So I'm going to work this lesson with him until he quits spinning. Come here. Ready? Right here. Sit. Go. Yes. Good job. We'll just get a couple more to solidify that. Ready? Right here. Go. Yes. And see, he wasn't sure. He wanted to come back. That's why we don't just get one good one. We have to get a couple good ones. Ready? Go. Yes, good boy. Good boy. Right here. Sit. Go. Yes, good job. And you get a jackpot for that. Let's see if we can do one more good one like that. Ready? Right here. Ready? Go. Yes. Yes, okay. You're done for this lesson, right? Good boy. While you're training the go out, you're going to have only 3 to 5 minute lessons. And at the start of the next lesson, right here, sit, you're going to move in some to make it a little bit easier than how you finished on the last lesson. Again, I have a handful of treats. Go. Yes. I'm going to feed her right on the stanchion. And since that was so, okay, that was a good girl. And since that was so easy for her, I can go ahead and back up farther. Come on, baby. Ready? Go. Yes. And again, we're just training them to run to the stanchion. We're not training anything other than that. Everything you train, you need to break down into the separate elements. So running to the stanchion is one element. And then in part 2, we will teach them to turn and sit. Ready? Go. Yes. Good girl. Right there. Go. Yes. Good girl. So even though she left, I still need to remind her this will always be our focus. Good girl. Go. Yes. Good girl. You see that my jumps are already set up? Yes. And that's because I need her to have the same visual and training, yes, that she's going to have in the ring. And she's going to have to run between 2 jumps. My feeling is the go out is running between 2 jumps. And those 2 jumps will help them run a straight line for halfway through the ring. And then they have a choice. So they're actually less likely to veer off to one side or the other if those jumps are there from the start. Right here, ready? Go. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. And again, even though I sent her from that far back, I'm still treating her on the stanchion. Good. Ready? Yeah, you wait for me. Go. Yes. Good. Good. Come on. What a good girl. What a good girl. Yes, that was right. You went there, huh? Okay, let's see if we can go the whole ring. Okay. A competition ring is 50 feet long, and so that's the distance the dog has to do a go out. I would actually train for a little bit farther than that. You always want to train harder so the competition seems easier than what they know. Ready? Go. Yes. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good. Yes. Good job. This video is part 2 for the utility go out. Part 1 was where we taught the dog to run across the ring and target the stanchion. Part 2 is where you teach them how to sit straight once they get across the ring. You're going to separate the 2 behaviors. You can teach them both in the same lesson, but divide the lesson in half. So half of your lesson will be targeting the stanchion, and then the other half will be a straight sit. After I show you how to train the straight sit, then I'll tell you why you shouldn't put them together until the dog understands that go out means targeting the stanchion. This is a yoga mat. It's 2 feet long by 1 foot wide. I cut 2 thicknesses. Come here, sit. Good. And then taped them together so it's a little bit thicker. Get better. Come on. Good. Okay, come on. And that way they can tell when they're on it. Yes. Now that my dog knows that she's supposed to sit on the mat, now I'm going to have her sit on the mat as she's moving towards me. So I just want her on the other side, move her towards me, and ask her to sit. Good girl. Come over here. Wait. Sit. Good girl. Come over here. Wait. Sit. Yes. Over here. Wait. Come here. Sit. Yes. Over here. Wait. So Dash now knows to sit on the mat facing me. So now I'm going to send her away from me and turn her and have her sit on the mat. Ready? Dash, go. Sit. Yes. Come here. Dash, go. Sit. Yes. Wait. Wait. Here. Dash, go. Sit. Yes. Ready? Go. Sit. Yes. Okay, now I'll start adding some distance. Go. Sit. Yes. Yeah. Ready? Go. Sit. Stay. Good. Ready? Go. Sit. Stay. Now that Dash knows to go to the mat and turn and sit, now what I need to do is start fading out the mat. And so I just have a small portion. It's still a target for her, but now the visual isn't as strong. So it will be easier to fade out once I put the ring gates up. Ready? Dash, go. Sit. Oops, get back. Sit. Good. Stay. Stay. Good. Okay, come here. Ready? Come here. Go. Sit. Stay. Good. Stay. Good girl. Okay, come here. Ready? Go. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Okay, come here. Ready? With the larger mat, her entire body fit on it. With the smaller mat, she's going to try to target just her front feet, but she's still going to be straight, and she's still going to end up in the center of the rink once we get her going. Let's do it a couple more times. Ready? Dash. Go. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Come here. Ready? Go. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Part 1 of training go outs, you taught your dog to target the stanchion. I still want her to do that even though I have a mat out. In part 2, I taught her to sit straight on the mat. Now I'm going to put them together. Even though I started fading out the mat in the sit without the ring gate, now that I'm adding all that back to the ring gate, I'm going to start out with the larger mat. I still want her to target the stanchion. And then when I ask her to sit, she needs to turn around and sit straight. Go. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Try it again. Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good. Right here. Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good one. Right here. Go. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good girl. Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Come here. Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come here. Good. Ready? Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Ready? Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. I'm going to now send her to the stanchion with a small mat, and she still needs to turn and sit on it. Go. Yes. Sit. Good. Sit. Stay. Good girl. Come here. Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Stay. Good. Come here. Ready? Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Stay. Now we'll put both skills together and have her go to the stanchion, turn, and sit straight with no mat. Go. Yes. Sit. Good. Stay. Good girl. Good. Stay. Good. Stay. Okay, come on. Here we go. One more time. We got one more treat. Ready? Go. Yes. Sit. Stay. The reason we train the straight sit on the mat and targeting the stanchion separately is because my first dog, I trained her to the mat only. I thought that was sufficient. She ran clear across the ring. She turned and she sat beautifully, but she thought the go out meant she was supposed to specifically go to the mat. So when I tried to fade it out and I took it away, I gave her the verbal cue and she literally ran from the training area to go find her mat. So because of that, we train it separately. We train the dog to target the stanchion and we train the dog to sit straight on the mat. And it's not until you have solid behavior for both before you put them together.